forgot to even record. Like, I'm usually on top of it. I am such a space cadet. Just before my surgery, like, my head's everywhere, taking care of Paul, taking care of Sushi, taking care of the house, you know, trying to record. Everything is difficult right now. So as you guys can see, I'm at the doctor's office again. So we are here to go over with my gyno, my ultrasound that I did previously. If you guys want to check out that vlog, check it out. And we're gonna go over some results. We are going to talk about the surgery, have a couple questions, aka Paul does. But the thing is, the reason why I couldn't record before, we were running really late. So Sushi does not like coming to doctor's offices or doctor's appointments for me. She doesn't like doctors touching me. She gets very protective. I mean, yeah. So we needed to get our nanny today to watch her while we come to this appointment, because it's very important to us. We need to be all 100% listening to the doctor. We can't really be watching her at the same time. It's just so difficult. So we have the nanny at home. We were explaining a couple things to her and we ran behind and we were late. We were late. I'm never late. And we were late. There goes Paul. Hi, Paul.
We're here just chilling.
Chilling like villains. Look at that stuff. Look at this stuff. So I am going to mentally prepare right now. And well, Paul, what are some of the questions you're going to probably ask the doctor?
So obviously, what is Janice in for recovery? What is the recovery time frame for both physical activity, picking up the baby, considering, obviously I have my surgery very soon as well, that Janice is going to have to be at 100%, obviously, because mine is a 8 to 10 weeks recovery time, no more than 5 pounds, because I'm getting a stapler shoved inside of me that's going to click, 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 you know what I mean? And then obviously, what would be the outcomes and what's the difference is if the cyst is endometriosis and if it's not endometriosis? Like, what would be the paths that we would have to go down for each scenario? And
treatment afterwards as well.
Exactly, because we want to make sure that this doesn't happen again to where Janice needs surgery again for this. So we want to make sure that we know what is the new preventative measures for both scenarios.
So the nurse came in and was just like, okay, you gotta strip down. I'm like, for what? Why do I need to strip down? I don't want to strip down. Well, he may need to do a vaginal exam or an ultrasound. I was like, I already did one. What else does he need to see on the inside? I wouldn't be surprised. Look how scary those tools look. Look at that. Dun, dun, dun. No, thank you. So yeah, we told her we already did the ultrasound on that. She's like, oh, let me look at it. Oh, no, you're good. I was like, oh, thank God, because I was not gonna strip. No, not today, Satan. Not today. I am definitely nervous. I don't know what the future holds for me. This is an area that makes me uneasy, really anxious, just because, this is my reproductive system and, oh no, I don't want a possible, oh my God, whoop, we slipped or I sneezed and I cut something I wasn't supposed to. Hysterectomy. Paul's laughing. That's what I think and I panicked. So I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know what I would have done if I had to do my C-section awake. I don't know what I would have done. I would have been like, I'm gonna cut something, I'm gonna die, oh my God. These are all the concerns I have. Yes, they make no sense, but what do you do about it, honestly? So the doctor, we're gonna talk to the doctor to really just calm us a little and reassure us. We know we picked the best doctor. He's amazing, amazing bedside manner, whatever he said. Even if he said, punch your gut once a day to make the pain go away, I would probably do it. I trust him, and we're gonna ask all the questions and see what we do. So guys, the doctor should be on his way. We are gonna pick this back up in the car. But Paul has a lot of questions, thankfully. Like I said, haven't been really able to mentally prepare. My head's been everywhere else. Haven't been really focusing on this appointment and the proper questions. I would have a list on my phone. I have nothing. I don't know, I'm just brain fog, just kind of surviving each day, you know what I mean? So, all right guys, see you back in the car. We are back in the car. Well, guys, I did the ultrasound. There is no cyst now. Even the doctor was just like, what is that other gynecologist?
What are they doing?
Like, he's just like, I read their notes. He's like, you had a complex cyst.
Thick-walled cyst of 1.9 centimeters.
Has been there for months.
For 2 consistent ultrasounds, because we had both reports. And he said, so each ultrasound, 6 months apart, both showed a thick-walled, complicated cyst. Obviously, he didn't have the images because they don't send those.
No.
And he's just like, okay, so that's to me, he's like, that to me sounds like endometriosis, because that's kind of what it sounds like, right? So he's like, let's just repeat the ultrasound. This is what happened the first time. Coming back today, he goes, there's nothing on your left ovary. He's like, there's no cyst. And there was another cyst on the right, but it's consistent with like ovulation, because if you're not on birth control, you create a cyst every month. That's not a big deal. So yeah.
He was baffled. He's like, and that, you could tell he realized, he's like, yeah, you guys were right. This gynecology office was just not doing what they had to do. Ultrasound that I did over there was like a month ago. I just did one last week.
Yeah, like they were very close in time.
Exactly. So yes, some of you are maybe thinking, oh, like a few months in between, a cyst can go away. Not that quick.
And not something he said that
if it's a complex cyst, it doesn't go away like that unless it's surgically removed. So
this is why you always get second opinions. This is why no matter what, like,
I'm happy I left that.
Doubt your doctor. Who cares? You need to watch out for yourself and your health, and you need to make sure that you look out for yourself.
It's a roller coaster. We're being told one thing, then we're being led to another. Like, it's just so much right now. So it's baffling. Yes, it is, really. So, guys, I'm a little stressed just from all this, but we still have my surgery date. What? Yes, he still says.
Surgery's still here?
Yeah, he says you are still in pain. You've had issues in the past for so many years now. You have done birth control, or Alyssa, like, you have done the necessary things. Now, he's like, let's still go in there. You know? He's like, there's 20% chance you're fine, but there may still be something in there. We're gonna go look. You know, maybe there's some endometriosis, small little specks. I'll clean it up.
Scar tissue as well, and something called adhesion. So obviously through birth, the C-section, you know, so many things can come from the C-section, the scar tissue, the scarring, and adhesion is that the uterus should be able to move around freely, and it may be stuck somewhere. And what is that going to cause when she goes through her period? That it's bloating, it's, you know, going.
It's moving things it shouldn't be.
It's doing exactly what it should be, but if it's stuck to something, it's going to start tugging and pulling and pushing, and that's going to cause a lot of pain, which is what Janice is in. So he's like, if that's the case, I can go in, free up everything, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be, and everything looks and is functioning the way it's supposed to be. It can also be endometriosis, like small little specks and stuff. He said that some women, and it happens where it's such a small little, it's like 3 little dots, and he's like, that can cause everything. It depends on the person.
I can't imagine women with stage 4 endometriosis. Oh my gosh. And he said if he goes in there and sees it like crazy, then he's gonna be like, you're lucky you had your first child. You're not gonna have another one unless you do IVF. So that is the game plan. We're still gonna go in, check me out. We've been down this route before, but the last time we were down this route, we just didn't want to do a surgery just for shits and giggles.
It was one of those that her pain wasn't to the level that it's at now.
Yes, exactly.
So the doctor was like, you know,
you can still deal with it.
He's like, I don't see a 100% necessity to do it, right? So we never did, and whatever. Now we're at this point where Janice, obviously, we've had our baby, still having this pain, these issues, nothing shows up on ultrasound, and endometriosis is very difficult to show up on ultrasound. Yes. You can see it, the doctor said, like, I can see it when we go in, but it won't show up on ultrasound. Unless it's like a little pocket, which is like that little, what we thought was that cyst. Then yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is what we're dealing with for right now.
When it comes down to me, it's like, yes, then no. I don't know. Like, that's usually how it always ends up at the end.
It's really annoying. but frustrating. But yeah.
I just deal with it. That's the best way I can describe it. Alright guys, this is where we ended. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. It truly means the world to us, and it helps educate others as well. And also, don't forget to hit that notification bell. You'll get notifications when we post. Do not forget guys, we also post Tuesdays and Thursdays, so stay tuned for those days for our newest vlog. Definitely want to keep up with us on this unique journey, because I'm not the only one going through this. There's many other women out there who go through such issues, and guess what? You're not alone, and I have these vlogs to show you. We're in this together. Sisterhood. So guys, this is where we ended. So for now, adieu and